Hello friends, and welcome to our YouTube channel, RonBev Retirement Journeys. In our most recent videos, we've been taking you on our trip to Europe in 6 countries, ending in a Mediterranean cruise. Today, we're going to be visiting Crete and Santorini. I hope you'll enjoy it, and I hope you'll like and subscribe.
We got off the ship in Heraclean, Crete in the morning, along with our friends and travel partners Gary and Renee. We had not booked one of the ship's excursions, so we walked through the port and came upon several waiting taxis. When we were indecisive about where we should go, one taxi driver took charge. He poo-pooed the idea of seeing more ruins and promised an authentic tour of the area for a reasonable price. His enthusiasm was contagious, and he proved to be a knowledgeable guide. His passion was agriculture, and he talked especially about Crete's important olive trees.
The olive trees on the island, we keep it for 400 years. The same olive tree.
They live long.
Wow.
Yes.
The day we were there was not clear, and you can barely see their mountains in the background. Its temperate climate and dry ground produce the best quality olives.
Olive oil made is extra virgin olive oil. Before night is gone. Okay. This tree with the water, they make more olives, but the olive oil is 1-2 steps down. It's not extra virgin, it's virgin.
Okay.
Extra virgin is the top
Okay.
of the olive oil.
Right.
Okay. Our friends between of the olive trees is the next farmers. The next time if you come on Crete, you come for an olive oil taste.
Yeah, that would
What
be
I mean.
interesting. Now, do you must export a lot of olive oil then?
A lot.
We soon learned our taxi driver was also a small farmer, of which there were many on the island. Here we don't like to sell the family property, he said, noting that their ancestors had worked hard on the land. We then got to see an aqueduct that had opened in 1628 and supplied water to the city until the early 1900s.
Because this aqueduct is the only aqueduct in all Europe with a different construction. In Europe, they have older and bigger stuff. But for the first time, the Greek and the Venetian engineers, they make something different here. What they make, not because it's a 2 floors, in Europe they have a bigger. As you see, the aqueduct has many holes. You see, a lot of holes. Why they make the holes? The holes in Europe, the aqueducts in Europe, they don't have a hole.
They don't, right.
Why they make so many holes here? When they make the construction, they understand with the holes, the aqueduct is more flexible to earthquakes. On the island, we have a lot of earthquakes. And they bring the crows here, and after the crows, they go to the hole and make a nest. Okay? But why they bring the crows here? What is the problem? Because from that water they took in the city of Heraclean, if any small animal die in the water, if you drink, you have a problem.
Fruits the water, right.
The crows eat all the small animals, they come for water.
Talking more about earthquakes, he drove us around the city, explaining that new building codes have made things safe.
And very often. Last week, it was the last 3-4 earthquakes.
Wow.
Okay? But,
How strong?
But 99% of that earthquakes, it's a small. 3, 4, 4.5.
We then headed to the historic city wall. There were many invasions and occupations of Crete, but in the 1200s, the Venetians conquered the island, and in 1462 started building the wall and fortifications. It is still mostly intact, except for larger gates that were created for car traffic.
On the right and the left,
Jesus Christ?
yes, the Venetians, they call it the Gate of Jesus Christ.
How long is the wall?
It's about, start from the Venetian port, make a cycle 3.5 miles. Some points of the wall, here the wall is not so high. We have some other points more higher. Some points of the wall is more than 60 feet high and 110 feet wide.
With so many invasions and occupations, in addition to Venetian, there are also Muslim and Turkish artifacts in the city. To get a feel for the downtown area, Our taxi driver dropped us off to explore. It was a fairly hot day, and the shaded pedestrian-only zone of shops and restaurants created a cool respite. Our driver then took us to the Eastern Orthodox Cathedral of St. Minas, completed in 1895, as well as showing us a smaller, older church of St. Minas nearby. The cathedral survived heavy German bombing in World War II. A bomb dropped next to the church didn't explode and was deemed a miracle. It's there to this day as a reminder. Our last stop before the cruise ship port was to see a fort built by the Venetians in the 1500s.
So you could get some fresh fish here.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I would love that.
Yeah.
I wish we had smell-o-vision right now.
You wish we had one.
Smell-o-vision.
The fish are strong. Back on the ship, we kept exploring and finding new places. Discovery Lounge, we just discovered it.
Yeah, even donate.
We've even got fans overhead.
Wow.
There's a big empty lounge with a gym in the background. This is the disco.
Oh, look at it. You can sit here. Check it out.
Later that afternoon, we arrived at Santorini, along with several other cruise lines, and eventually disembarked on a tender boat. A walking path zigzagged up the hillside, and we could also see cable cars descending from the mountain. It was an easy decision to take the cable car.
Quickly.
Look at all the donkeys up there on the top too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're in Santorini.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing place. There's the town.
Must be taking him in for the night or something. Those cliffs. Oh, amazing. I certainly didn't expect that.
Yeah, I thought the town came down to the water.
I did too.
It does not at all.
Right.
Not even close.
Because I think some of the pictures looks like it does. There's probably other
Maybe
places.
on the other side
Yeah.
or something.
Or there's another town or something. I think that other town down there.
Oh, could be.
Oh, sorry. I prefer the donkeys.
Did you
Yes.
ride the donkey?
Yeah.
Did you?
Oh,
Did you?
you did?
How was that?
It's
It's good.
experience. Donkey already go back to sleep.
yeah.
They work very hard.
Oh, yeah. There was only so much window shopping we wanted to do, so we finally headed back to the ship. Back on the ship, I realized I hadn't photographed the food. Bear in mind this was the offering for just one night. Sitting out on the deck with Santorini in the background.
It's a tough view.
Starting with mostly salad and a little bit of vegetable. And here's Ron's plate.
And here's Ron.
Lit up, yeah.
Thanks for watching.